What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of AM Train. Before I fucking parking lot. All right, so what was I saying? I was saying before I talk about the training part of the AM training, that's a little confusing. That's AM confusing. Let's talk about AM schooling. So the reason why I want to talk about school is because it is going to affect my training. So I'm actually going to Costa Rica in about 2 weeks. It's a requirement in order to graduate. So you have to kind of study abroad. So didn't want to do it because it's going to be expensive. So Costa Rica was actually the cheapest option. Yeah, I went ahead and kind of scheduled my training accordingly. So I'm actually going to max out next week and take a nice little deload during Costa Rica, because I'm not really sure how I'm going to feel with, eating new foods and kind of being jet lagged, along with doing all that. We're doing like volunteer work and going to hospitals and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty variable, and I don't like variable because that's gonna mess up my training. But hopefully everything goes well, because I'm really excited about maxing out. Another thing here at school is that I have to do a project. I have to do my VO2 max, and we're pretty much doing a project where we're comparing different warm-up protocols and seeing how that affects endurance performance. I know I'd rather not do endurance performance, but it's part of getting my work done. So with that in mind, I'm not actually able to deadlift on a separate day, and that's what I really wanted to do, because I would be able to max out more. I'll be a little bit more fresher. So I'm actually going to max out with squats and deadlifts on Thursday, which will be all in one day. Hopefully I'll be able to get hit PRs, even though I won't be as fresh, but I have a good feeling. I saw 520 today. You also saw me squat 5 plates the beginning of this video. If I edited it right, you probably heard me laugh in between racking bars, because it just felt really easy. I was almost like, it's gonna feel like butter. I'm gonna tear some shit up, and I tore some shit up. I feel like I felt great. I feel like it was a little bit deeper too, and it felt really strong. And I want to say that's what happened today with 520 with deadlifts, but deadlifts at school was a little different. Of course, you saw the janky footage with people blocking the way, and also my head being cut off, but it's what I can do with recording in the gym. I gotta do my ninja recording. Yeah, again, the platform is different. You would think that a nice deadlift platform would be really good to pull off of, but I hated it because it was like the wood part of the deadlift platform, my foot just kept slipping, and it felt like I just kept adjusting my foot every time. And I even chalked up my Sabu deadlift shoes, but still that wasn't enough. enough grip. So I felt like I made my pool a little bit more narrow, just because I didn't want to slip out. So that might have affected it. I don't know if it was a good thing or bad thing, but again, deadlifts felt pretty good. I think I've been talking a little bit much for this part of the commentary. I'm gonna go ahead and save some room for next time. Alright guys, so that concludes week 8. I just pretty much tapered off kind of a good amount of exercise. I've been kind of just reducing a little bit just because of my bicep tendonitis, and also I haven't been getting enough sleep. I also want to make sure that I'm recovered enough for test week. I'm actually going to be maxing out in about 2 days, and I'm pretty excited about that, except I'm still debating if I should do a bench press, because then I'm just going to make it a mock meet. I don't know. Just because I know I'm squatting and deadlifting and maxing out on those lifts, might as well do the bench press. But again, I don't want to be stupid and irritate my biceps. So sorry about the last 2 days. It was really hard to record in a crowded university gym, but what are you gonna do? I tried what I could do. Pretty much was a ninja with a recorder, but anyways, I think my next clips will be better because I will actually be training a little bit differently, not too much of powerlifting. I'm actually might try some Olympic lifting, and that might make it a little bit more freer to record because it will be part of a final project. But anyways, with that being said, train hard, train smart. Wow, it is early in the morning, but train hard, train smart, and get your sleep. Don't be like me.